Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Sorry, trying to adjust the camera just a little bit here. This is Patricia, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. And today we're going to do, it's really a very, very simple card. But here's the real joy of this card. Well, let me show you the card, and then I'll show you what I mean by that. So we're going to use Eden's Garden. Eden's Garden is a brand new stamp set, currently only available to demonstrators. However, starting November 2nd, which it's almost here, this stamp set will be available to anybody. The stamps here, I've already pulled several of these out. We're not even going to use all of them, but I'll show you that in a minute. But here are the dies for this set. It's a border, a wreath that you could cut apart. Probably even should have done some of that. Here's a great label die that you could actually cut the ends off of and just use these as like a little corner piece. Like take your piece that you want to put in here and put this on the corner. It would be so cute. Anyway, I am going to go over that in a future video, but not right now. Today's card is just going to be quick and simple and extremely versatile. So this is the set. There's hello, or the stamps. There's hello there. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. Love that. Dear friend, how are you? You could even just ink up the dear friend or just the how are you. Sending hugs. Let's celebrate everything. Love this stamp set. It is a distinctive stamp set, and if you look at the picture you can tell, but also if you look at the stamp itself, see how there's kind of highs and lows and different amounts of ink get on those different parts of the stamp and create more of this in a way almost photorealistic. It's really an awesome stamp set, and I love the distinctive stamp sets. So these are the papers that will come with, or can be ordered with, or paired with this die or Stampin' die set. Now keep in mind, just because these are in the greens, and maybe you're not a totally green person, I would not consider myself a totally into green kind of person. Those are not my general colors, but I have to say, loving this. The colors, by the way, are Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. Now, I have made, shoot, I wish I had it right here. I have already made this stamp set in, a couple of different colors already. It does not have to be the greens if that's not your thing, and I totally get it. So these are front and back, so these are the same of each of the 6 different designs. These two, you'll notice the front tends to have the gold accents, and I actually brought out the gilded leafing because I'm going to show you an idea that you might want to do with some of this. So here is another front and back. Love these. This one is spectacular. It's just little dots of gold. And this is the back, kind of a, what do you call that? I'll think of it here in a minute. This one's got a lot of gold on the front. See how that sparkles? And then on the backs of each of these, I almost had that word. Anyway, there's no gold leafing on the back, but fantastic set of DSP, Designer Series paper. Loving that. All right, so we are going to start our card. Let's get to it. We are going to take a half of a basic white sheet, 8.5 by 11. On the 11-inch side, we cut it 5.5. Then we're going to fold in half. And now you could, as I've said many times, score this and then fold. I just kind of prefer to fold afterwards. Then we are going to, this one's going to open to the side. You could adjust the measurements and open it this way, but we're going to open this one on the side. And we are going to put these 2 pieces of DSP on here. Now, truthfully, doesn't matter which one you put where. Whatever, well, hello, floats your boat. Okay, either way, whichever you prefer. I'm going to go with this, partly because I've got it set up, but also because I kind of like this. Okay, and then we're going to have these 3 pieces layered, and we're going to put it something like this. Okay, we're going to put our sentiment down here. And that's our basic card. However, you could take your tear and tape and make that as another layer. Just put a strip of tear and tape on there, take out your gilded leafing, just kind of tap it down on there, and then give it a good press, and then knock off any extra. We'll do that here in a video coming up, but I don't have my tear and tape right here, so we won't. Okay, so let's look at measurements. So we've got our base, basic white. This one is, first of our DSP is, I don't have my measurements. Let me pull this back out. Sorry about that, I turned to the wrong page. All right, the first piece is 3 1/4 in width by 5 1/4. This one is 1 inch by 5 1/2. So it's only 1/4 of an inch longer, just to give more of that layered look. Now I could layer it either way to be, you know what, kind of like that. I might do that. Or I might do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this. Who knows? We'll see when I glue it down, right? Okay, these, your evening evergreen is 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. Your soft succulent is 2 1/2 by 3 layers on there, and your basic white is 2 1/4 by 2 3/4. So it's not very big. Now I'll show you this. I think my cutting blade is getting just a little bit dull, and sometimes it leaves a little ridge on there. Where was the other one? I just saw another one a minute ago. I don't know where it went. But all you have to do is take your bone folder and just kind of give that a little extra press, and it will take that out for you. All right, let's start gluing this down. Now, I have said that I like, if I'm using DSP against DSP, I like to use my tape runner. It's kind of up to you, but I don't like to see those ridges that the tape or the glue can give it. I sort of did that weird, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to put this on here just about there. Okay, then we're going to do this one. Just do one strip all the way down, and then put it, not sure that I like it on top better or under the, it doesn't matter because that's the way it is now. And then we're going to put these on there, and for this, because I'm doing cardstock to cardstock, or even you could say cardstock to DSP, designer series paper, but the designer series paper is underneath of it, so it's not going to be a huge deal. And then put some more liquid glue. I like the liquid glue because it gives me a couple of seconds to move things around. I do not want to glue this down, however, because if I were to stamp this, you know, somehow that I didn't really want, you know what I mean, then I can turn it over. But if I've already glued it down, I'm going to have to cut a whole new paper and put it on top and try to match it up, and you know how that is. Okay, so I have the colors in my DSP are Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. Now, what I did is I did a card. I haven't made this card yet. So I stamped this in both colors. This is the Soft Succulent, and this is the Evening Evergreen. And you know what? I'm not even sure. This was not cut to the right measurements, so I think I'm going to try the Evening Evergreen. So I'm going to go with Evening Evergreen. I'm going to ink up my stamp again, especially if it's a really nice and juicy one. This is brand new. Then I don't want to press really hard on my stamp pad. I want to give it a tap, tap, tap. And I am going to, this is where I can press really hard. You see the white on my fingers? I'm pressing really hard. Not that I'm, you know, chest compressions. I'm just giving it a nice press. And I like that. Now, if I didn't like it, I could turn it over, except that I've got a smear there, and do it on the other side. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to put this up on dimensionals, just because, you know how that is. We got to have dimensionals somewhere on our card, right? Gives it that little extra dimension, that little extra lift. Okay. Take those off. They're wanting to cling to me today. And you'll notice that I wouldn't even know, woohoo, put that down the wrong way, didn't I? That I would say, I don't know, which is up and which is down. I guess that means it doesn't really matter, doesn't it? There we go. Push those down. Love that. Now, here's the really dangerous part. Because I want that open. Because I did not put my sentiment on here, I am kind of winging this. And I am going to say, what was I going to say? Let's celebrate everything. So, if I can find my stamp set. Here it is. I mean my stamp. All right, we're going to pull that off. Obviously, I did not put it on a... There we go. Let's celebrate everything. Now, this particular card, I will say that, oh yeah, I love that, that it could be very much a guy card. There we go. Let's celebrate everything. Now, if I had messed up on here, and it does lift a teeny, teeny little bit there, I could put a label on here and do that. But that is a really super simple, very quick card that you can make. And here's what the versatility, or where the versatility of this comes in. Whatever your colors are, choose those as your background. Choose two colors. Choose two DSP. It could be any color. It could be any stamp set. Just versatile as all get out. This is just a way to start. I'm going to stamp that on the inside because you know how I am. I don't want to leave the inside blank. As a matter of fact, I've got another one of those that I am going to... Ooh, I might have to go here as well. I think I like that. I'm just going to go right there. There we go. And another one on the inside. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. But as I said, this very, very, very much could be a masculine card. There's nothing froofy about it, and yet it could go to anybody for just about any kind of, you know, a sympathy card or a birthday card. You could have put birthday, or just hello there, or dear friend, how are you? Really, really versatile card. I love the simplicity of it. The, you know, you can make this. Let me move our piece of paper out so we've got a clean background. How's that? Maybe we'll even bring this in. There we go. Looking good. Okay, there we go. Simple card, quick to do, easy, and very, very, extremely, very versatile. Love it. Thank you so much. If you have enjoyed this, learned something new, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Also, I am trying to grow my team, so if you are interested in joining a young team who is having a lot of fun and getting to know each other and going out there and sharing our products, we would love to have you join us. Also, the subscribe button down below the like or the thumbs up, the red button if you haven't already clicked on it, and then right next to the red button, the subscribe button, there's a little bell. If you ring that bell, you'll get notifications anytime we publish a new video. Thank you so much. Have a good one wherever you are, and maybe next time I'll show you our nice snowy landscape here in Deering, Alaska.